Welcome to the R&B Only show. Please note that the opinions expressed here belong solely to the hosts and guests, not to Colors Worldwide Inc., our affiliates, or sponsors. The content is provided as is for entertainment and information purposes only, without any guarantees of accuracy or completeness. Colors Worldwide Inc. is not liable for any errors or omissions, nor does mentioning products or services imply endorsement. This disclaimer is subject to change, and we encourage our audience to stay updated.
Number 1, Lauryn Hill with the miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I mean, it's not a bad top 10.
It's not. Sean Kingston got hit with 10 charges.
So authorities say Sean and his mother, Janice Turner, ripped off a jeweler and an exotic car dealer. Muni Long and Mariah Carey finally dropped the remix to Made For Me. It just came out this weekend. I like it. I wonder why it took so long though.
Stop playing with me. When it comes to
No, y'all, every week I'm like, Jovy, how was the show? I didn't stay because
I was working.
R&B only.
Welcome back to the R&B Only show. I am your co-host, Jovy E.
And my name is Tiara Monique. Happy day. How y'all feeling? How you feeling?
I'm tired, dog.
I'm a little bit tired too.
You said you're tired too?
Just a little bit, but I'm good.
It's been a long weekend. Shout out to Mondays or Tuesdays that feel like Mondays.
Yeah, because it was a holiday. I'm walking around yesterday talking about Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm like, oh, it's Monday.
It's Monday like shit.
Yeah, Memorial Day. Whenever you have a Monday off or like a Monday holiday, it make you feel like, oh.
I appreciate it though. I needed it. I definitely needed it. We were both on the road this weekend.
Yeah, where was you at?
I was in Dallas for Togetherland Fest.
Dallas. Yeah. I was stuck in Dallas for about 8 hours.
This weekend?
Mm-hmm. Trying to get to Charlotte.
That's crazy.
In the airport.
I mean, the Dallas airport is...
It's something else. It's like every time I have to fly to Dallas, which is usually every weekend because I have a layover there, there's always something. But this weekend, it was like a storm. We get off the plane. We have to board the plane and then get off the plane, right? As soon as we get off the plane at the gate, they get on the thing, move away from the windows. I was like, is this a T attack? And they like, nah, it's a tornado. I'm like, oh, I'm scared.
Like, what? My anxiety would have been through the roof. Honestly, and you know what? Usually when I travel, I don't always put my seatbelt on
Why?
Planes. I don't know. Sometimes it slips my mind.
Do you ride with your seatbelt on in the car?
Not always.
Girl, you tripping. Click
But
it
listen,
or
Linda,
fly out the window.
So there was a plane that I guess experienced really bad turbulence somewhere overseas, and like all the people who didn't have their seatbelt on basically like suffered the worst injuries or died because their head immediately went. I saw that on that post, that tweet.
That's why.
And I've been strapped in.
Wear that seatbelt.
Strapped in.
They're there for a reason.
Ever since. Oh my goodness. I'll go whole flights without putting my seatbelt on. Like,
no, please wear your seatbelt.
Chilling.
But be careful if you're out there traveling because there's been some stuff going on with the plane. So just
facts.
traveling graces to everybody. But yeah, I made it safely to Charlotte.
That's good.
We made it to your destination. Togetherland Fest, right? How was that?
Togetherland Fest is put on by the same folks who do One Music Fest in Atlanta. So they know what they're doing over there. Yeah. It was hot as the devil's ass crack.
Oh Lord.
Both days.
That's hot. Gotta be hot.
So just hot as hell. Like
that's Texas for you. He was in Texas.
Oh my
Texas
goodness. I was sweating in places I don't think I've ever sweat in before, other than at Broccoli City Fest. Those who was at Broccoli City Fest last year know.
That humidity
nasty out. Just nasty out. But aside from that, I mean, I saw The Dream.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't be mad at that.
It was a great lineup. It was a great lineup. It was a really good time.
They added him also to the Roots Picnic lineup.
Yes. Shabuzi was there too. I didn't expect Shabuzi to be so tall. I don't know.
What did you think he was like? 5 feet?
I don't know.
How tall was he?
He gave a little height.
Okay.
Gave a little height. I didn't get the interview this time, but I'm gonna get it at Roots Picnic. I'm coming for you, Shabuzi. You're gonna be my Shabu.
Not he gonna be my Shabuzi. Well, anyway, this week we'll be discussing the top 10 best albums from Apple Music. They finally dropped it.
Finally got the
Sean
top 10.
Kingston was arrested.
Oh,
Tems
no.
on chicken shop date. I keep getting it confused with soup and shop. It's chicken shop.
Chicken soup for the soul?
Yeah,
you ever
exactly.
read those books? Okay, continue.
The Essence Fest lineup and much more. And just make sure that y'all are following the social media pages and be on the lookout for those R&B Only Live winter tour in spring.
Winter, spring?
Yes,
No.
2000.
Isn't it fall?
Winter or fall, winter.
Right.
Fall, winter, spring?
Fall, winter.
Spring, summer.
No.
No, Sheree. Anyway, be on the lookout for the tour dates. The fall and winter R&B Only live tour dates dropping for 2024. So just make sure that y'all are following the page at R&B Only on everything.
That way.
Make sure y'all be on the lookout and get
Big
them
things
tickets.
popping, little things stopping.
Yeah, and we're gonna be at the Roots Picnic this weekend, so we'll see y'all there.
And is how was Charlotte?
Charlotte was good. We had a festival in Charlotte this weekend. It was great. It was hot. Barely like missed a storm. I think we was on a tornado. No, was it, I don't know if tornado watch or
I think it
thunder
was
watch and like
thunder lightning.
Yeah, thunder and lightning watch. And then the venue we were at, it wasn't covered at all. So
The venue looked really nice. I like that amphitheater.
Amazing. It was amazing to be there. But the show was great. All the DJs did great. The host did great. And then we had a surprise guest from Lloyd. So it was amazing. Yeah, I was able to sit there and watch, and I was enjoying myself.
I love
the
that.
first festival that I could see and like have a good time. But yeah, it was,
Okay,
it was
music
great.
director,
Yeah, I
period.
was like, oh, I can't believe that I'm a part of this. Like, look at this. And everybody, it was just great to like see every time somebody dropped a song, the universal like, hey, I'm like, this is what it looks like from back here.
Do you hear that reaction from the stage?
Not in like amphitheaters or arenas, because I'll be having my in-ears in. So unless we have like a mic that's getting the crowd's feed, I don't usually hear it unless I take it out.
Okay.
So to hear it every single song, because I'm not usually paying attention like that. Like I'll act like I hear reaction, but to see it and to be able to enjoy it was something totally different. So
That's fire.
I'm just proud.
My niece and nephew are based out of Charlotte, so they pulled up to the show. They had a bomb. I mean, I say niece and nephew as if they're like kids, but like they're full-blown
grown.
college graduates. Like they had a great, they was out there with their little friends, little girlfriend or whatever, having a great old time.
It was great, other than it being hot, but it was great. When the sun
I
went
love
down,
that.
it was even greater. So yeah, good weekend overall. I'm
Love
ready for this
that.
one. Oh, we about to
We
get
tied
it
though,
turned up.
boss.
So, yeah, but that's
Roots Picnic is up. It's super duper up.
I'm excited. I'm just happy about
Can't
that.
wait.
So yeah, ready to see Jilly from Philly, and like you said, the Dream is going to be there. Also, they added him to the lineup,
His
and I know
set-
I think they added a few more people too.
He sounds so good.
I'm excited to see.
He sounds so
I am
good.
excited to see. Let's get right into it.
Okay, we finally got this top 10. Of course,
Finally.
for the third week in a row, we talking about this Apple Music's top 100 best albums. So of course they've been putting this list together and slowly dropping it 10 at a time.
Right.
We finally got the last 10. So coming in at number 10, we've got Beyonce's Lemonade.
I wish that one in self-titled was switched.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let's go through the numbers before we get to the criteria.
Number 9 was
yeah.
Nirvana's Nevermind. Number 8 was Amy Winehouse's Back to Black, which that's a good one. Number 7, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Number 6, Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. Number 5 is Frank Ocean's Blonde, not Channel Orange. Okay.
Yep, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4, Prince and the Revolution with Purple Rain. Number 3, The Beatles, Abbey Road. Number 2, Michael Jackson, Thriller. And number 1, you seen it? You seen
The
the
way you
theatrics?
beat it when you did that. Thriller.
And number 1, Lauryn Hill with The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Okay. It's not a bad top 10.
It's not.
It's not a bad 10. I am confused with with Blonde and Lemonade. Like I said, I thought Lemonade would be replaced or at least switched with self-titled Beyonce, because I feel like that one had more of an impact. Especially if we're talking about the criteria that they also dropped. So,
I think, for context.
Yeah.
So Ebro, old man Ebro on the Twitters.
Yeah.
He tweeted and said, voters of the 100 best on Apple Music were challenged to not vote for our favorites, but albums that represented a cultural moment for the artist or genre, albums that were complete thoughts, not just collections of hit songs, albums that thoroughly represent culture in production and lyrics, albums that inspired a generation to want to create more music, albums that represent the best in storytelling, musicianship, recording, and production, and albums that are timeless and reached far beyond the genre categorization. I think with that context in mind, I can see why Lemonade would be there in this list. Top 10, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see it making.
I could even do Renaissance there.
I could see it making the list, but like you said, with storytelling and impact. But like I said, self-titled one, Beyonce, got artists releasing albums on
That
Friday.
changed shit.
You know, she released a full visual album. It was a surprise. Like that, I don't know.
I could even do Renaissance there. 'Cause I
Even
feel like
Renaissance on the list at all.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was also no Whitney Houston.
No Whitney Houston, no
So-
Mariah Carey.
I'm not mad at the top 10. I'm happy that these artists got their shine. Like Kendrick's in it, Frank Ocean is in it, Michael Jackson, Lauryn Hill.
But also, okay,
But
Frank Ocean, Channel Orange,
and not
is
Blonde.
it?
I mean, Channel Orange.
Or Blonde and not Channel
Yeah,
Orange?
is insane to me. Because I for sure thought it was going to be Channel Orange when we're talking about like impact and the
Yeah.
effect that they had. Like,
You felt that immediately.
yeah,
like,
we're
that
talking
album
about
did not have
before
to
the
grow
streaming
on me.
era,
Yeah.
too. You know, and we're still streaming that.
Yeah, that album did not have to grow on me. Blonde kind of, I love Blonde now, but first even 3 listens, it was like,
I haven't gone back to Blonde. I listen to Pink and White, and that's about it.
I listen to Blonde all the time. I'm not gonna hold you.
I
I listen to Blonde all the time. Do I listen to Channel Orange more? Yes. But matter of fact, and I'm gonna tell you, where is that?
I'm gonna tell you how many listens that you have.
No, not how many listens. Yeah, Nikes. Yeah, this
Yeah, I
shit
don't-
goes.
I mean,
Self-control.
that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing. I'm glad that they're placed on the list in
Yes.
general, and that there's so many R&B albums. But number one being The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. What do you feel about that?
you know, that's my baby. That album right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about timeless music that's affected
Yes.
generations, storytelling, productions, cultural movements, and yeah, it's not just a collection of hit songs. And yes, yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. They could have done a lot worse.
Yeah,
They could
I'm
have
starting
done
to
a lot
feel like, what's the point of them though? Like, why do we need 100 best albums list? Just for conversation?
Just for the conversation.
Yeah.
Spark some outrage. Get people re-listening. I'm sure that they've had a bunch of streams on these albums, just on people like trying to sit with it and see like how they, it's all a numbers thing. Same thing with Spotify and all they lists.
I was thinking about it too, and I'm like, because I saw Kev on stage. Shout out to Kev on stage. He did his own top 10, not 100. He did his 10 just because they dropped it. And I'm like, there's no gospel on this list at all, like not one. So I'll start thinking about like what my top 10 would be. I think I'm gonna drop a list too,
Okay.
just because like my top 10 favorite.
You got to
albums of
put me
all
on the
time.
good gospel albums.
There's some fire ones out there.
I'm sure.
Yeah, there's
I'm
a
sure.
lot.
I didn't really grow up listening to like that genre of gospel music. Like we
Okay.
was listening to Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up Kojic, so it's like Mary Mary, Fred Hammond, even
There are some
90s
like
Kirk
Break the
Franklin,
Shackles
Gods.
Off My
Yeah,
Feet.
those are hit songs that were on
there are
like
some that I
94.7
know.
The Wave
Some Kirk
that came on
Franklin
R&B
joints that I
stations.
know, but
yeah,
like
songs like that
a whole
come on.
album of gospel, I don't think I've ever really
Yeah.
sat with or.
I need to send you something because it's
Send
a
me.
few, and I'm like, there wasn't not one on this list.
Yeah, send me some.
But
But yeah,
But-
also like we said, Mariah Carey was not on there. Whitney Houston not on there. Alicia Keys not on there. Alicia Keys actually posted a video. I don't know that it was in response to this, but like it seemed kind of like. But she has her display of all her like Grammys and like all the things that she's won.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know, like.
I mean,
she's
it
holding one of the
probably
Grammys,
was in
she's like, I
response.
don't
Like,
know.
look, I mean, these lists don't matter.
Yeah,
when
she
you
not
got,
wrong though. She
Yeah,
not
I
wrong.
mean, but the honestly, like her showing these Grammys and awards and these accolades, these lists don't matter because what are you winning for this list?
Yeah.
Conversation spots, you know. So, oh,
I had it in my hand. I didn't realize it. Anyways, anywho, we talked about the criteria, or some of the criteria, I guess, finally being revealed. Shout out
yeah,
to
I think those
Ebro
are
for
like
that.
the first people that actually released
Like what they.
yeah, the criteria and like the rubric of what they were basing stuff on. But I would like to see like if there was like a bucket of albums that they chose from, or if everybody like submitted a certain amount of albums and then they go from here. Like, how do you even start?
At this point, we just
that
want to be a
conversation?
fly on the wall
Yeah, I want to see.
when
I would love
y'all
to see.
putting these lists
Because
together.
I feel like you gotta like
Live
you said,
stream
like
it.
make a
Just live
retreat.
stream it.
This
Yeah.
has to be like a 6-month thing where y'all like go away somewhere and re-listen to all these albums for the, like you're listening to it for the first time again, you know, and then you sit with it and make your decision. But yeah, finally got the top 10. So let us know what y'all think. If you got a top 10, drop them in the comments and make sure, as always, y'all following and subscribing to everything.
Speaking of 10s, though, Sean Kingston got hit with 10 charges.
Jeez.
In fraud and theft case. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's not funny. It was just funny the way you brought it in. Speaking of 10s, I'm like, oh, we about to talk about a baddie? No. 10
Baddie.
charges.
Shout out. No, I'm just kidding.
10 fraud and theft charges for Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's tough.
So
Free
authorities
him.
say Sean and his mother, Janice Turner, ripped off a jeweler and an exotic car dealer and several other businesses. This is not funny. For well into six figures.
Yikes.
For instance, the car dealer allegation is over a Cadillac Escalade worth $159,000, and the jewelry was worth more than $480,000.
God damn.
So he's facing a grand theft charge of $86,000. Oh, he's also facing a grand theft charge of $86,000 for furniture.
Furniture, a custom bed.
A custom bed.
A bed that cost $86,000.
I don't need a bed that costs $86,000. That's damn near like buying a casket.
Damn.
So
You said what now?
that's damn near like buying a casket. You gonna pay that much to sleep? You better be dead.
Damn all these
That's
beautiful girls.
I'm not even done yet, though. Let's get into the
Continue.
juicy part. So he's also already facing a probation violation. He was on probation for trafficking stolen property and is appearing in San Bernardino court for his hearing. First of all,
Before
San
being
Bernardino-
sent back to Florida.
right before you got to go back to Florida, why are you in San Bernardino, Sean Kingston?
What's wrong with San Bernardino?
You go
what's out there?
and you tell me, and you come back and tell me.
What's out there?
Nothing.
Oh.
Freeways that take you to other places. San Bernardino is a county in the
Sorry
Inland
to
Empire.
San Bernardino.
I'm sorry too, but I mean I've been there plenty of times. There's
said
nothing
ain't
wrong with
shit
San
out
Bernardino,
there.
but I just can't see why he would be in San Bernardino. It's just a weird place to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't live there or have family there or didn't grow up there, you don't just go to
Or
San Bernardino, you know? Nobody comes to
stealing
California and
shit,
is like,
apparently.
oh, yeah, we're about to go to San Bernardino. That's like somewhere you pass through if you're like driving to Vegas.
Okay.
You know, like
Okay.
this. It was just weird. So anyway,
He's been held without
Without bail,
bail
yeah.
since his arrest last Thursday. You know who
in
else
San
got-
Bernardino.
That's
Oh
tough.
my goodness. Oh, man, it's hard to be a criminal, y'all. It's not worth it. Just, especially if you're young.
Do the
You
right
got something.
thing.
Just do what Spike Lee say. Just do the right thing. It's not worth it. And his mama involved. It's just ooh.
Did you? Okay,
Sorry
I don't
to
know if
this
this is like
man.
a regional thing in like Miami-Dade County, but did y'all ever have like a do the right thing? I don't know that it was a competition, but it was like an award.
What do you mean, like at school?
Yeah, it was at school, but it was like a county thing. I won it like in Miami-Dade, like as like a third or fourth grader.
You was doing the right thing that much?
I was tough.
I have no idea.
Okay.
We didn't have that. We just had like, the say no to drugs people come out there.
Okay,
And stuff
maybe
like
it was
that.
just a Miami-Dade
I
thing.
don't
but
know what that is. Do the
They
right
gave me
thing.
money and shit. Like,
Oh, okay. What they give you?
I don't even
Free
remember.
snow cone, McDonald's.
Probably, I don't
Not
even
snow
remember
cone,
honestly, but I
vanilla
know
ice
that
cream
like I
cone.
like went somewhere and was like like I won and I had to take pictures and like it was like a whole thing. It was like a
That's
ceremony.
interesting.
Yeah.
Ask your mom about it. Bring it back up.
I will.
While we're on
She
the
had that
subject
bumper
of,
sticker,
of arrest,
too.
though, and not doing the right thing, Nicki Minaj was arrested and fined at Amsterdam airport after marijuana was found in her luggage, which I'm confused about.
Amsterdam,
because Amsterdam,
like-
I thought you like get lit out there. They got
Yeah.
like weed
Red light
shops
district and
that ain't got
shit.
nothing to do with weed. That's like prostitutes.
Oh.
They're like in windows, and you like go and pick out what you want. Red light district.
Oh.
But Amsterdam is like I know it's legal for marijuana, cannabis, weed, whatever you call it. I'll call it weed yeah. So I guess maybe you just can't fly with it though, like out of the country.
I mean,
Because I know there's like shops and stuff you can go and get like.
which
space
airport
bars
she
and
was
coffee. It says
she had
Amsterdam.
to postpone. Oh, okay, so it was at
Yeah.
the Amsterdam airport.
And
I
she
know
had to
that a
postpone
lot
her,
of
I
those
think she was trying to get to Manchester. And she had to
Manchester,
postpone
okay.
her show in Manchester, England that night because she was in custody for like 6
I know a lot
hours.
of those airports in the UK don't play. Like what is it, Heathrow
in London?
That shit, if I have a connecting flight, I'm not connecting through there because they gonna be strict about the like liquids and all the things. I ain't got time to play with y'all. So, but for Amsterdam to be, but I mean also like,
I mean, it's just even if it's legal in the country that you're in,
Yeah.
I think it's not to go to another country.
with
It's
it,
that's
I mean, we
it's
saw
against the
Brittany
law.
Griner get
Yeah, that was
yammed
also
up.
Russia. So
Yeah, I mean, true.
But
But
yeah,
even
so-
Canada, you can't like do that. You can't bring pens or none of that
Yeah.
shit to Canada.
Yeah,
like you
gotta-
can't. I
it's-
don't play with that.
That's the thing. It's legal in these places. So even if you got to smoke bad weed for a day, it's fine. You can get it there. Like it's not. You'll be all right.
without the
will
Zaw
be-
for a day.
You'll be okay, even if you got to get some Reggie.
She ended up having to postpone her show in Manchester, England that night because she was in custody for about 5 to 6 hours.
Yep. So this is the same exact tour that Monica was on in North America, but we're just not in North America no more. We're in Europe, so get the weed when you get there. But I've seen the show been going good though. I like the. Do you see when Lloyd popped out, the New Orleans one?
I did see that one.
That was great.
Lloyd been outside as fuck.
Shout out to Lloyd.
Just rubbing on Ashanti belly, like all the things outside. Get that paper, baby.
Is a funny phrase. I'm gonna start using
I'm
that.
wrong. Like he finna be at.
I've been seeing him.
Essence, like he outside.
Viral.
Go ahead. Love
Shout
that
out
for
to-
you.
Did we talk about Essence yet? Okay, we're gonna get
Not
to
yet,
Essence
not
because
yet,
I'm
not
ready
yet.
for that lineup. Ooh. But anyway, on to the next.
wait.
Tems was on Chicken Shop Date. How do you like that? You like the show? Chicken Shop Date is like, for those who don't know, it's a new popular internet interview show, and it just frames the interviews as if you're on like a first date at a chicken shop.
I feel like I've watched 2 or 3 of them. She usually has pretty like guests that I'm interested in seeing. Like she's had Kate Trinata, obviously she had Tems. Like she's had some pretty interesting like characters on her show.
So you watch
and
it for
that,
the person that's getting interviewed?
Yes. It's not one of those, like there are certain podcasts or like interviews that I watch. She's had like Jack Harlow's, Central C. Who else is here? What's his name? Ed Sheeran? Sharon?
Ed Sherman.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hercules.
God know my heart. God know my heart, Lord. She's had some really cool like guests on her show. And so even though I don't watch every single episode, depending on who she has on there, I'll watch. And they're not super long. I think she's funny. I also like when
8 to 10 minutes.
I actually thought I was watching the wrong link, but it was only like 10 minutes. And I also like when she's on red carpets. I just like her bit. I like her better than
not the comparing. I know you about
some
to say.
of these other
don't say it. I'll say it if you want to.
interviewers.
Anyway, what do you think about the Tems interview?
I like Tems.
I like Tems too. I just didn't
like
really
Tems.
like the interview. I was like unentertained.
I mean, she got a chuckle or two out of me.
Really?
Yeah. But I also like I like how like West Africans like speak, like they're just like they're so like, I don't know how to say it. How do I say it?
I don't know what you're trying to say either.
I'm trying to say like when they're like speaking English or whatever, or even in their own dialect. That like I've been watching The Ultimatum. They're in South Africa now, and like they're just so like, I don't know if it's that they're passionate about everything that they say, or like, I don't know, like
it just sounds different coming from with their dialect. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
and I love a good accent.
I thought the interview was cool. I liked it, but I just
cute.
didn't like it. But I liked it. It's like, what am I watching?
Like when she was talking about Love Me, JJ, and she was like, just soft. And
yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cute.
It was a cute interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it for what it is. I was like, oh, you're not supposed to like get like their life story from this. It's like a quick 1-2 punch. It was cool though. I like it.
And I think she's even though it was like maybe a little bit, it could have been dry at some points. I think the interviewer, Amelia, I think is her name. I think it does a good job of making light of like things.
But that's like the point of the show, right? It's like first date, so it's supposed to be a little bit awkward. Yeah. So they're definitely getting the point across. So it comes through.
And I don't know, Tems just like she just gives like soft and like like.
Yeah, I know.
Like every time she walks around, like Sade should be playing. Like every time she walks into the room.
Yeah, like on Coming to America when they was dropping roses every time they went somewhere.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the Laurent.
The what?
You never seen Laurent throw the pedals on stage?
No.
All right, you'll see it at another show. But yeah, I did like the interview though. But it kind of reminded me of Hot Ones, just without the heat.
Okay. See, and I don't know that I've watched a full episode of Hot Ones.
Really? And they get all the way down to the hot chicken and they'd be ready to cuss
I don't think I've seen if a clip pops up on Twitter, I'm gonna watch it. But have I gone and watched a full episode of Hot Ones? No.
Well, moving on.
Speaking of interviews, though, Them interviews from Togetherland Fest.
Are
Yeah.
you ready?
Your girl was out
Just
there
asking.
working. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I know, I'm sure you got some good ones on that list, so I'm ready to see it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had let's see. Now it's escaping me. Okay, we had the girls from Horrible Decisions. We had the girls from Angela Yee's Lip Service.
Okay.
All of them. Josh Levi, Erica Banks, Kenyon Dixon,
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee, and like the rest of the girls on the podcast that she has called Lip Service.
Shout out Kenyon Dixon. I saw a few of his clips from show. Looked like he had.
He was out there. He was out there doing his dancey dance and
Yeah, I
shit.
saw.
Shout out to all the background dancers and shit.
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, Mariah the Scientist. We got Mariah the
I thought you were about to say
Scientist.
Mariah Carey, and I'm like, girl,
We belong together.
I was gonna say, what you think about the remix? But since we own Mariah's,
Okay.
Muni Long and Mariah Carey finally dropped the remix to "Made for Me." It just came out this weekend. I like it. I wonder why it took so long though. And I feel like the only reason it's Mariah is because it's JD as a producer. You know, that's how we got it. But I'm not mad at the song. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it too. I like it too.
You gonna say it 4
Period.
times, so we believe you.
I like it too
5 times.
as well.
6. You know, that's she got a verse. They gave Mariah Carey a verse. She was rapping on that thing.
Do you think it lived up to the hype, I guess?
I mean, I don't really think that there was like hype around it. I just think that it's Mariah Carey, so she got diehard fans who are like, oh, she's gonna be on this. So it's like they hyped it up, but it wasn't like, oh, this is about to be the next big song, because the song is already
Huge.
Yeah, so it's like, what more could you do to it to make it bigger besides put somebody bigger than you on it?
Yeah.
So I mean, and if I answer that, then yeah. I just wonder why it came so late though.
Yeah. I don't see folks choosing to play the remix over the original if like, you know, like
None unless they're like a diehard Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
fan. I think it's more for her fans because they might not know who Muni Long is outside of her
so
other
the
songs.
original came out in September 15th of last year. And it has over 21 million views on
YouTube.
YouTube. And I mean, granted, this one just came out 6 days ago, and it's sitting at about 316,000 views. The remix.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I'm glad.
But TikTok
They
is
said
really
they
what made
said
that
Muni
song go like
Muni
that.
Long finally found her twin.
Not finally found her twin. I think TikTok is the reason why that song went off like that. So
No,
if the remix gets on TikTok and goes off the same way, then we'll see those numbers jump.
But the remix isn't gonna do what the original did on TikTok.
Maybe Mariah's.
Unless they make that a soundbite. But I don't know. I don't see that happening.
Maybe.
But I love Mariah being back outside. I hope we get.
I do too. In that video that she dropped when the song came out, I love how it was just so nonchalant. And it was like, oh, I haven't seen her look barefaced in this long. I'm like, oh, y'all
Yeah,
really be
I'm
paying
glad
attention to
Mariah's
this
back
lady.
outside.
Yeah. Back outside. Guess who else is back outside?
Huh?
Janet.
Back outside. Huh?
So Essence Fest dropped a lineup. They said that there would be more announced. So I don't want to say that this is the final lineup, and I don't want to say that it's not because we
It
really
is their
don't know what's
30th
going to happen.
It's Essence Fest's 50th, 20th. Hold on.
I'm not saying
Essence
anything.
Fest 30th anniversary.
It is.
Yes, it's an anniversary for Essence. Give me just 1 second. I'm finna
While she
let
looks
you
that
know.
up and do her journalistic research, the lineup that they dropped, the headliners are headliners, Janet Jackson, Birdman, and he will be doing 30 years of Cash Money Millionaire. So ain't no telling who he gonna bring out. Charlie Wilson, Victoria Monet, The Roots and Friends, and the Friends are Ari Lennox, T-Pain, and Mikey Guyton. We also got D Nice doing the Club Quarantine, and he gonna have his friends too. Sheila E. She gonna have her drums. Big Boy, Donnell Jones, Tweet, Lloyd again, like you just said.
Outside.
Method Man, they outside. So this is my favorite part right here. This is my favorite part right here.
Okay.
TGT. Tank,
Back outside.
Genuine, Tyrese.
Back outside.
Together on stage again. You know what this means to me? New music on the way. Because why are y'all performing? It don't tease us if we don't have no new music. You know what I'm saying? So if I see them on this lineup, I'm expecting some new music. Actually,
Just
it's
'cause you're
Tyrese
expecting
Genuine
it.
Tank. It's not Tank Genuine Tyrese. Tyrese Genuine Tank.
Yeah,
Let me
get
get
it-
the order
get it right. Get
so
it
I can
right
have
for
all three of
Tyrese
them
on
right
your
there on the
head
couch.
top.
I'm gonna put y'all right here. Okay, I said it right. Tyrese Genuine Tank. No shirts on. Anyway,
Body oil applied.
moving on. We also got Busta Rhymes, SWV, and that's just the top of the list. So Essence is about to be
Yeah, a Tank of the
insane.
Bangers. I love me some
Arya
Tank of the
Starr,
Bangers.
Jacqueeze. We got Tidra Moses coming out, and like you
Dawn
said, it's
Richard.
their 30th anniversary. Did you figure out?
It is the 30th,
30th
yeah.
anniversary flowers. So we're gonna have and the 30th anniversary of I think Frankie Beverly and May, something with them. So they're coming out. Usher's doing an anniversry, 20th anniversary of Confession. So Essence Fest is about to be litty in
I'm
the
outside.
city, July 5th through the 7th. So
I'm in that hole. Finna get lit. Eyebrows on fleek.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous. It's okay. I would love to go, and I'm loving the auntie vibes. Like, this is my type of show right here.
Yes.
This right here.
Yes.
I would go
This
just because
right
TGT
here
is on it.
is my
Charlie Wilson.
All right, Lennox.
Janet.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great
Yeah.
show. I'm excited for you to go. I hope you see most of the show, though, because all these shows, you'd be like, oh, I left at this point. And I'm like, girl, you work
No,
at
honestly. So even at Togetherland Fest, like
Here comes something, y'all.
I be tired.
Yeah,
boss.
bring another pair of shoes. How old are you? You know how our grannies wish they lived this life. You get to travel to all these shows and see all these artists that you wish you could see, right? And you go home at 5 o'clock and do what?
Not at 5.
It don't matter. What
Not
time is it
8, 9?
over? It's over at 11.
Okay,
You need to be going home at 11.
So so this weekend, we
can't
didn't
tell me. Our
see-
ancestors are
listen,
turning
Linda,
in their
listen,
soil
listen,
right
Linda,
now.
Listen, Linda. This weekend, the headliner was Lil Wayne. We didn't stay for Lil Wayne because we're gonna see him at Roots. And I figured a bunch of people from the
My ass would have been there right there. Like, okay, see, let me see what he did different. Is he gonna do the same set this weekend and next weekend? I'm gonna see at Roots Picnic and compare.
They be doing the same sets.
Oh, I know, because I would do the same. I'm doing the same. What?
They're doing the same sets. So I'm like, I don't need to stay and watch him here when
that's crazy.
the majority of the team that's going to be at Roots
There's no
Picnic next
way
weekend
of
are going to
explaining
stay.
this. You
I'm going to
can't-
stay and watch him next
Jovy.
weekend. I'm literally this weekend. I'm going to watch him.
We're talking to your younger self right now.
I understand.
Tell 10-year-old Jovy that you didn't stay and watch Lil Wayne for free.
10-year-old Jovy, listen,
Are you
Linda,
crazy?
10-year-old
nah,
Jovy,
you can't tell me nothing.
I did, however, stay and watch The Dream, and I did, however, stay and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, it ain't no excuse around
whatever,
that. Nah.
whatever.
Girl, unless you didn't go. If you went to your
tired.
hotel
I was sweating.
and journaled your day in the bathtub and then made a YouTube series about it, then I'd be okay with that. But
I might have.
What did you do? You didn't. What'd you do?
Minded my business.
Exactly.
You should try
She
it.
didn't do that.
I minded my business.
She didn't do that, but guess what? Stephanie Mills and Fantasia will be honored at the 2024 Black Girls Rock. I didn't even know they still did that because they haven't had one lately.
This couch is getting a beat.
I'm sorry,
today.
couch. Let me comb its hair because sometimes it be looking a little ashy. You gotta.
Get the
It's like I
edges.
do my arm
Get the
hair
edges.
and
Get
put
the
it all
edges.
one way. You know. But yeah, I haven't seen Black Girls Rock in a minute. Yeah, I got arm hair. You know what they say about girls with arm hair?
What they say?
Look it up. If
Look
you
it
know,
up
you
right now.
know.
What?
But anyway, Stephanie
do
Mills and
they
Fantasia.
say
Now she really
about
looking it up right now. Her fingers over here. Twitter fingers. But yeah, Black Girls Rock is back. And they've been at the forefront of advocating for the visibility and empowerment of Black women across various fields of entertainment and corporate leadership for years. So Stephanie Mills finally and Fantasia will be honored this year. Stephanie Mills will receive the Living Legend Award and Fantasia will be presented with the Black Girl Magic Award. So shout out to both of them. I will be tuning in. Black Girls Rock.
Sure. Shout out, Carrie.
Get a media pass. Get 2. Let's go see Black Girls Rock. And you're gonna stay at the show.
Stop playing with me. When it comes to
Now
shows,
stop playing. You tell me this every week.
Listen,
No, y'all, every week I'm like, Jovy, how was the show? I didn't stay because
I was working.
But your job is not a conventional job. Yes, I can see if you're like, oh yeah, I just worked my 9 to 5. No, I don't want to stay at the work potluck with y'all in the office. That's different. If you work at a regular office type show job.
Listen, Auntie be tired. Okay,
Man,
Auntie be tired.
girl.
It be hot.
This
Matter of fact,
this girl's younger than me, and I be outside with a headache. I'll sleep in the club. before I go to sleep and miss Lil Wayne.
I'm not. I'm seeing him this weekend.
Ooh.
I'm literally gonna see him this weekend.
Anyway.
Literally this weekend.
Yeah, but I'm happy you got to see The Dream though. At least you reported
Yeah.
back on some R&B stuff. Like,
I got y'all. And Amare.
at least she did her job.
Amare.
y'all.
Amare.
How was that?
So I don't feel like the
She's
crowd.
good.
I don't feel like the crowd really knew
Who she is?
who she was for real. But Amare girl, that mic was on. That lip liner did not move, not even a little bit. She looked good.
How do y'all get y'all lip liners to not move?
I'm saying.
Might be spreading out
Don't let me eat or have a bev. Like
or have a joint. What? Why do y'all laugh all the time? Like I don't smoke. Y'all know I smoke weed. I gets high. Okay, every day, just like Nate Dogg said. Okay, I'm from the West Coast. Now, how can we seal the lip liner so it's
Are
not
y'all
all
putting
over
like
my
setting
joint?
spray? Is it setting
They must.
spray?
But I'm not putting setting spray on
That's
my
crazy.
lips. I don't want to
Yeah.
have a rash. Like I'm
Yeah.
allergic to chapstick, so I can barely put lip gloss on my lips. Like I got to layer up on the chapstick and then lip liner and then a thin layer of lip gloss before I have a breakout. So if I put some spray on my lips, like I do not want to be like that
think-
girl's like my hair, it don't move. I don't want to have permanent lip liner forever.
It's not Gorilla Glue, baby. Like,
I don't know.
and then she went like this, like it was ASMR on her head.
Can y'all stop talking about me? Talk about the new R&B. Let's do our jobs, Jovy. What dropped this week? Like we say every single week. She's really laughing at me.
Because that was such a cultural moment. Like there were
couldn't believe
multiple.
that. I
Like
couldn't
she had to
believe.
go to the doctor. Like she had to go to the emergency
Yeah, she
room.
damn near like had to have her scalp removed.
That's nuts. Oh my
That's
goodness.
sad.
Rob, when you're editing this, if you could get that clip in there.
Don't put her bald.
Oh my goodness.
That was the best slick back bun I've ever seen. But anyway, like we say every single week, R&B is alive and well. It ain't going nowhere. It's stuff dropping every single week.
Listen, Linda, listen.
Let them know how they
Listen,
can
Linda.
get it, what they drop, what's going on.
As
Jovy.
always, you can go to newnew.rnbonly.com to
Yes.
get all of this super duper fire.
Subscribe, y'all. Make sure y'all
super
subscribe.
duper fire
Every
stuff sent
single
right to you every Friday.
Every Friday.
Because I be working. Even
I get the list too, and I'll be working.
I get the draft, the test emails. I get all the emails. Anyways,
Check you out.
Esta is a producer, right? He got an album coming out soon with a lot of R&B like hitters. This week,
What's it called? Collaboration album?
yeah, it's kind of like a DJ Khaled,
Kate Tronada type
type shit. But this Leon Thomas song is called Dangerous Game. That shit go.
It is a banger.
That shit go. Then we got Laura with a song called Like That featuring Ombre. Anything with Ombre.
I love Ombre. Matter of fact,
That shit
Ombre,
is like
can
that.
we get you on these?
Bring your ass.
Yeah, let's figure out how to get Ombre in here too.
I've been in the
When, do you be in LA?
I be shooting
We gonna try.
like Steph Curry.
I also like that Flow track too. I like Flow.
I do.
You like
I like Flow.
Yeah,
Flow's cute.
I
I
like,
like Flow.
Like what they stand for. I like like these new age girl groups. I wish we had more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
I like Flow. They dropped a new song called Caught Up. It don't got nothing to do with Usher's Caught Up, however.
Not a sample, y'all.
Not
it's
a sample.
It's a great song though. And like
Who
you
else?
said, Mariah Carey and Muni Long dropped.
Of course.
Made for Me.
K Camp. K Camp is one of those like rappers that can do the R&B when he wants
Like
to.
the melodic type of Wale fabulous music.
type shit.
Yeah.
And he got a new song called For You that I think is really cute. I like it.
I do like that song. My Uber driver was playing it on the way to the airport. I'm like, who is this?
Shout out
It's
to
like
Uber.
K-Camp. I'm like, Then I see it in my email 6 hours later because I'm subscribed to New, as y'all should be too.
It was a little late this week because I was traveling on Friday, but it's okay.
No, I
it got
got it.
sent.
I got it.
It got sent. Yeah. it
Yeah,
got
I
sent.
for sure got it.
Yeah. Period.
Not it was a little late. Don't tell me to sell. Kenya Vaughn, I like her too.
I do.
She got some hitters too. That Strike 3 freestyle with Hunter G. I like that one.
She's like very new too.
Yeah, I think she's also going to be on the Roots Picnic lineup.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw her name on the Roots Picnic lineup when they dropped the lineup per day. Like they dropped the Saturday and the Sunday. And I want to say I saw her on Saturday. Maybe? Yes. Saturday?
Yeah, she's on there.
Yeah.
You know who else is on there on Saturday?
October London.
Yeah, but Shabuzi's on there on Saturday.
Yeah, he also just got added. I wonder if there's going to be any other R&B artists added as we go. Like I said, The Dream is also added to Roots Picnic. So
I love this.
I love
this Roots Picnic lineup.
Yeah,
you know who else is on Sunday?
Who?
Lil Wayne.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Lil Wayne and the Roots though. He wasn't with the Roots at Togetherland Fest.
Bro, for real?
I can't believe you, and I'm gonna always get on you for that because you just always have to live
You don't
for your
understand.
inner child. Remember when we was thinking about the lives that we live now? Like you just always got to remember how blessed you are to be here and living
For
it.
sure. That doesn't
Always living
mean
it.
that I need to
Yes, it does.
overexert.
Overexert.
Yes.
What time do you be? Okay, here we go. Let's break it down. What time do you be getting there? Because you don't set nothing up at these festivals. You gonna work. So what time you get there? Dressed already? Ate already? Water?
No.
What time do you get
Sometimes
there?
I ain't eat.
Why would you do that?
Because, listen,
See,
honestly,
y'all,
it's not about me.
There's not enough excuses in the world. If you want to live your dream, live it.
I'm living it. But again, doesn't mean I need to overexert.
I'm mad and I'm judging right now. I know the Bible say don't judge, but it's okay
You
if you're
is
judging.
judge on my
It says the
neck.
Bible
On
says
my
you can judge if
neck.
you're judging righteously.
On my neck.
And I'm coming at you as a sister.
On my neck.
Okay.
I'm finna see him this weekend, please.
Wait, we got one more song that dropped. Perry.
He dropped an album called Fair Exchange.
Yeah, the entire album.
He got an
so
album
make sure
called
y'all
Fair
go listen to
Exchange.
that before I get on Jovi's ass.
My God.
And y'all get on Jovy too. Let her know. I want to know what y'all would do if you were in this situation.
Oh
if you
my
worked at
days.
festivals, would you stay and watch the entire festival? Let us know in the comments. As always, make sure you like and subscribe.
How did that become?
Make sure you follow all the social
closing
media
question?
pages because those fall winter R&B
I
only
will say
live
I
tour
do
dates,
get immediate. I
2024
get
dates are
FOMO
coming.
immediately when we do leave early. I get FOMO immediately, but I be running out of gas.
I was trying to take the slack
I
off
be
you and
running
tell
out of
them to
gas.
follow the page and make sure they look out for the
Yes,
announcement.
but do follow the page.
Yeah.
Do look out for the fall winter tour dates dropping very
It's gonna
soon.
be stacked, y'all. I want to see y'all in the city.
We outside.
Yeah, we coming outside. The
Bitch,
Roots
we
Picnic this
outside.
weekend. So make sure you go on rnbonly.com/calendar and get these tickets because we'll
I'm
be
Jovy
somewhere
E.
soon. And my name is Tiara Monique. I'll see y'all next week.
R&B only.